Welcome everyone to today's wonderful edition in which we will be looking at standard deviation from statistics. So we will be considering ungrouped data. So to do this, we are going to look at the question from 2019 GCE paper 2, and it says, the table below shows the distribution of the ages of 30 football players at school. This is the frequency table which is showing that information. These are the ages on top and these are the number of players. So now, this is ungrouped because the ages on top are not put in groups like we saw last time when we were looking at grouped data. So now, to find the standard deviation, when you get such kind of information, you simply draw a table which has 5 columns. Quite okay, there are a number of methods out there which can be used, but today we will consider the use of a table, a simplified table, so to say. So now, draw a table with 5 columns, and in the first column, it indicates X. Next column indicates F. Next column, Fx. Here, X minus the mean. And in the last column, you square what is here there. So this is X minus the mean squared. So now, after that has been done, remember the rows will be determined by the quotient. So in this case, the quotient has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is why we have 7 rows. So in the X here, we indicate the figures which are under edge there, the way they are. So the first one is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. And in F, we indicate what is in frequency, the way the figures are. So here, we are going to have 0, 2, 5, 7, 8, 6, and 2. And then the next column says Fx, meaning we multiply what is in F and what is in X. So we have 10 multiplied by 0, that is 0, 11 by 2, that is 22, 12 by 5, that is 60, and 13 by 7, that is 91, and 14 by 8, this is 112, 16 by 15 by 6, this is 90, and 16 by 2, this is 32. And then the next column says, you simply continue following what each column is telling you. So the column here says X minus the mean, meaning from each value in X, we subtract the mean. But in this case, we don't have the mean yet, so we should first find the mean. And the formula for mean says mean is equal to summation of Fx divided by summation of F. This means we add what is in Fx and what is in F, then we divide the two. So here we're going to have 32 plus 90 plus 112 plus 91 plus 60 plus 22. So we have a 407. So this is the summation for Fx, which is 407. And also we do the same under Fx, but here the figure is already given in the quotient, which is 30. So that 30 is the summation of the frequency. Or we can still add the figures to prove that they are actually giving us 30. So the mean will be equal to summation of Fx, which is 407, divided by summation of F, which is 30. So in this case, we have divided by 30 and we are getting, therefore, the mean is equal to 13.6. So this is the mean. So now, next is we go to the column which says X minus the mean. So that's the figure we're going to be using to subtract from each value in the X. So shall we start? We have 10 minus 13.6 and we are getting negative 3.6. So now, the next column there says you square what is here, that side. So before you delete it from the screen, you simply press power 2 and it will be automatically squared, even if it is having a negative there. That will actually help you to beat time in the exam. So now we go to the next figure, which is 11 minus 13.6. We have negative 2.6. You square it we have 6.76. Next, we have 12 minus 13.6. We have negative 1.6. We square that, it will give us 2.56. And we have 13 minus 13.6. We have negative 0.6. Squaring that will give us 0.36. Next, we have 14 minus 13.6. We are getting 0.4. Squaring that will give us 0.16. Next, we have 15 minus 13.6. We are getting a 1.4. Squaring that will give us 1.96. Next, we have 16 minus 13.6. We have 2.4. Squaring that will give us 5.76. So the moment you finish filling up that column there, you should start adding up those figures, because the total here is what we are looking for. So shall we add those figures which we have there? So that is 5.76 plus 1.96 plus 0.16 plus 0.36 plus 2.56 plus 6.76 plus 12.96. So we have a 30.52. This is the summation of those figures in the last column there. Then when that is done, we go to what we call the standard deviation. So standard deviation is equal to, because we are using this kind of a method, therefore the standard deviation formula in here will be square root of summation of x minus the mean squared divided by summation of f. So standard deviation will be equal to square root of summation of that is what we can find here, which is 30.52 divided by summation of f, which is 30. So SG will be equal to square root of that figure should be divided by 30. We're getting 1.07. So finally, this standard deviation is equal to square rooting what we have there gives us 1. So this is the standard deviation which we are looking for. Remember, this question carries 6 marks and you have to make sure you don't make any mistake when handling it. See you next time when we're looking at another exciting topic. Remember to subscribe if you are here for the first time and hit the bell for new videos of such kind.